I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today we are gonna go ahead and take a look at how to get those oily drills that sometimes come, and they are such a nuisance, but we are gonna go ahead and take a look at an easy way to get them clean. Actually, I'm gonna show you two ways. So one of those ways you are guaranteed to already have in your home. And then the second way, you might need an extra item. However, it makes the process go so much easier and so smoothly. So let's go ahead and get that process started. I do like to do this at nighttime so then that they have overnight to dry. So by the time morning comes when I'm ready to use them, they're nice and dry and ready to use. So we're going to go ahead and move over to the sink for this one. So let's go ahead and move over there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with the method that pretty much everybody at their house can already do. All you need is some form of a bottle. It doesn't have to be like a plastic throwaway bottle. You can use a reusable bottle, just anything that has a lid on it. And then either some paper towels, or I like to use coffee filters because I don't know, I just think it's easier. And then a strainer, or if you had to, you could improvise something else this way. And then some just plain old dish soap. Doesn't matter the kind, just any dish soap, because dish soap will cut down grease. And that is what we want to do here. So, couple bottle, just a little bit of water. I prefer hot water because it will cut down grease better. And then just some soap in that water. So you can see that there's soap in there. We are going to take a packet of drills, and I am going to, so this is going to be way more oil than your drills are ever going to actually have, because I'm going to actually pour in a tiny bit of oil into the package so that you can see how oily they actually get, and then how clean they are when we're all done. So I'm going to take here's my drills right here. I'm going to pour in, this is just plain old vegetable oil, so just, you know, nothing special, but, and then I'm going to really rub it around on all of those. So, if you ever get drills this oily, there's a major problem with that company, and I would, yeah, take it up with them. But, as you can really see, these are like, I mean, they're caked on oily. They're stuck to the side. It's oily, that's for sure. So hopefully you can really see that. This is going, I might have to pause actually to grab a spoon so that I can get the drills out of there. They're so oily, they are going to stick to the side. So let me grab my drill spoon here. And what I am going to do, I'm hoping I can pour a little bit of them in here without my drill spoon. We'll see, but I don't know. Nope, it's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna use my spoon to get them into the bottle so that I can really get that, get them in there. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up because it's going to take me just a couple minutes. Back to what we were doing. I got the drills in here in the bottle. You can, I don't know if you can see them down there. They're like still clumped together because they are so oily. So then what I'm going to do, and I'm actually going to add just a tad more soap. Just a little bit. Okay. And then put your bottle on, or your lid on, I mean the bottle, and then just shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Who says you can't have fun while doing annoying chores, right? Okay, so they're nice and shook up in this bubbly, soapy water. Now what do? We rinse them. So, make sure they get, now I possibly have to do this one more time, only because of how much oil I actually put in there, but you will not have to because of the fact that this is like, this is way more oil than you're ever gonna have. So, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna pause you 1 second because my camera is being weird, so hold on a sec. Okay, so after, sorry about that, my camera was dying. So they're all shook up as you have seen. We're just going to take our strainer and then pour the whole bottle into that strainer. And hopefully all the drills will come out the first time, but we'll just make sure of that. So just gonna rinse the bottle, making sure we got all the drills out of there, and we did. So I'm just gonna dump that out one more time. Put the soapy bottle to the side, and now you're just rinsing off all of that soap off of the drills so that they're clean and rinsed. And then, after you get them all rinsed really well, you won't need to use near the amount of soap that I did because yours aren't going to be nearly as oily as mine are. So after you get them really nice and rinsed off, this is where your coffee filters come in. I always like to just pour them in to my coffee filter, just like that. So now they can just sit out and dry. But the way I know what drills they are is that I have made like a little tag of the number that it is. So this is number, what number is this? Hold on, I gotta find my oily little packet here. And it is 13. So, we're just gonna put that number that I have printed out, just like that, into the coffee filter. See that? Now you know what number it is that goes with your drills. You can put the DMC code or the symbol, whatever, but this particular painting went in order by number, so that's what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to set these aside, and I'm going to show you one more step to get drills super clean, and this is an even easier step. It just does take, something that you might not have around your house. Who knows, but you might. So it's these little baggies here. And, sorry, I had something on my finger. Okay, so it's these little baggies. They're just like the mesh bags. I can't remember what they're called at the moment. I'll try to remember and put it down at the bottom of the screen. But they're the ones, you could just like cinch it like this. You get them in the wedding aisle usually at a store. So we're gonna go ahead and take some drills here and open them up. They're gonna get poured directly into the bag. Okay, so drills are in. Now we're going to put in a little bit of oil into the bag itself. So I'm just going to put it in the lid so that I don't put like way too much like I did last time. So, okay, so got oil in there. Shake that oil around. Okay, so as it's all over my fingers too, but you can see they're nice and oily in there. They're all caked together and everything. So now all you have to do is take some soap, dish soap, pour it onto your hand with that mesh bag, just like that. Run a little water over it like this, and then wash them like this with your hands. This way is the way I usually like to do it. It's much easier than the water bottle method. However, the water bottle method is something that you always usually have around your house, so you don't have to like go buy something extra for it. But this way is so much easier. You don't have to use a strainer, a bottle. You don't have to use a funnel or anything, because they're going to be washed and dry all in the little bag, which makes it that much easier. So then after they are nice and washed, then obviously you rinse them in the baggie also. And I'm one of those people, like I do this with my hair too, like when I rinse something, I want to make sure it is like really rinsed. So these are nice and rinsed off. They are no longer oily or soapy. So you just kind of wring those out. All right, then I tie them because I like then my strings are together. And then what I do is I take a shower hook, like a curtain rod hook like this, and then I put it like that so that this is hanging from the hook, and then you can hook it on really anything you want. You can hook it onto your sink if you only have a couple. I like to hook it, I will show you where I hook mine in my laundry room, because it makes it just convenient if you have more than one drill pack to do. So once these dry, we will come back and take a look at them, and I will show you how easy it is to get them nice and clean. So we're in like my laundry area, and I have these like areas that have hooks, and so I use these when I need to dry anything really, but you can do a ton of these. If you have more of these hooks, you can just hang them and let them dry. I let them dry overnight because then you know that they're really, really dry. And that is wonderful. So we will come back and take a look at these in the morning. Guys, it is morning, so we're gonna go ahead and take these down, and they are nice and dry, as you can see. But we'll go ahead and pour them out so you can really see how nice and clean, dry, and oil-free that these are. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we are right next to my sink now, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at these drills. So these are the ones that were in that filter to dry. So they're nice and dry. So we're going to pour them out in this funnel here, or in the tray here with a funnel. That way I can pour them easily into a bag for storage. So as you can see, these drills are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful drills. They're nice and dry and nice and clean and oil-free. See that? How beautiful and easy that was. Now, remember, this is the method that we did with the water bottle, and they got nice and clean. So then all I do is, if I'm not kitting the project up right away, then I go ahead and do it this way, where I just grab a baggie and I put whatever DMC label, whatever you need to label it on your bag. Then you can pour them into the bag nice and easy like that. And then these can go with the rest of your drills, and they are nice, clean, and ready to use. Let's go ahead and take a look at the ones that were in here. And I forgot to tell you this, but I was only doing the one, so it wasn't like a huge deal. But if you take just like a little label and a clip, this is how I do it if I have more than one to do at a time. You can just clip, safety pin, whatever you need to do to label it so that you know exactly what number or DMC number or code or whatever they are so that you don't get them mixed up. So we're going to pour these out and take a look. Beautiful. A couple want to just stay in the bag because they're in the nice creasy corner. Come on, get out of there, goodness sakes. Ah, it's stuck in the crease. Okay. Shake these out so you can have a look. Beautiful. Beautiful. So they are all nice and dry and clean and nice and oil-free and ready to use. So now we're just going to pour these in their baggie. And that is it. So there is your 2 methods for getting your drills oil. If they're oily, getting them oil-free, nice and clean. Simple methods. Like I said, the water bottle method is a little more annoying, but it works. It's convenient, and you have it around your house. The other method with these mesh bags, this is like my preferred method because it's easy, because you can do it all right in here. You don't have to use a funnel, a strainer, or a filter. It's just all done right in the bag. You can get these. I get these in a set of 12 and they're like $3 maybe or something. So they're pretty relatively inexpensive and it just makes the process go that much quicker. Okay guys, that was it. How simple was that? I mean, it doesn't take very long at all. All they have to do is dry overnight. That is the longest part of this whole process. So now when you get your oily drills, yeah, it's still a nuisance. It shouldn't happen, but when it does, you have a way now to get them nice and clean, nice and easy. And if you know ahead of time this method, then you can get those little bags. Here's what I get. I got them from Michael's. Like I said, they were like $3.99. I will try to look at my receipt and put the number right down here for sure about how much they were, but they come in a pack of 12 and they have bigger ones, but I tend to get these ones because I think that they're plenty big for pretty much any amount of drills. These have worked for me in the past. So, but if you're in a bind and really need to do it at home and you don't have those baggies, you also have that other water bottle method as well. So I hope this helped. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and don't forget to keep on shining. Bye guys.